Hi everyone and welcome back. I feel like I always start my videos by saying I'm so excited for this, but I genuinely am very excited for this one because it's the first impressions on my Kylie Jenner lip kits, or the lip kits by Kylie Cosmetics. I think she's updated her business name since then. So, how I've resisted not opening this box or not trying any of these lip kits out, I genuinely do not know, and I found a new lease of self-control that I never thought I'd have. This has been sat around for about a week. So instead of doing a review type video, I thought it would be fun to do a first impressions. I've never done one of those before, and a lot of the videos are kind of like more in-depth reviews, so I just thought this would be a little bit of fun. I don't actually own any liquid lipstick, so this is kind of going to be a first impressions as to how I like the formula as well as the lip kits in general, so I'm excited to try that. And I'll also tell you all about ordering. Obviously I'm international, I am from England, so I'll tell you all about customs charges and shipping and post dates and stuff like that. And apart from that, let's get on to it. So I guess I should start by talking to you all about the packaging. The packaging is really clean, it's very Kylie, and it kind of has the same design as on her lip boxes. And then when you open it up, if I can open it up, like so, you'll see Kylie Cosmetics here, and then you open it up, let me flip this the other way, you have Kylie at the top, and then you have the lip kits at the bottom, if you can see that, with a little note. Now I think the note's really cute, and I think they're all different depending on when you order it. I ordered mine around about Valentine's Day, so it has about a Happy Valentine's Day quote and just kind of a thank you from Kylie. And then obviously the lip kits themselves. So the three that I ordered were Dulce K, True Brown K and Candy K. And I believe, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but these were the original lip kits that launched. So since then she's kind of added to her collection, and but these three were the original ones. Now I have done a little bit of research prior to this video, and I've been told that the new editions have a different formulation, so I'll be interested to try that, and as I said, when I get my hands on the other two I'll be able to do more of a comparison review. So if you wanted me to do like a month on or something like that, and I can tell you more in depth about them, then I would love to do that. I've just taken one out to show you guys. This is the packaging for the individual lip kits. It's very clean, straight to the point. I love the white background and the logo design, which is kind of what she's known for. It's definitely almost like a brand image. Then it says Kylie down at the bottom, and it says matte liquid lipstick and lip liner. I also like the fact that she has got a different colour that corresponds to the lip kit that you will receive inside of here. So this one is obviously the Candy K colour, and if I get the True Brown colour, you can kind of see the difference. This is obviously a different colour to show the different lip kit, if you see what I mean. It also says Candy K at the top, and when you open it up, you will see this. So the first thing you will get is obviously your liquid lipstick, and then you'll get your lip liner. Now I'm going to speak about packaging again just because it's the first thing that I've noticed. The packaging itself is very edgy, like Kylie. I really like it, it's very clean, but it still has just a little bit of something which is very true to Kylie's personality. She wears a lot of really cool stuff and kind of timeless pieces that then has like an edge to it, and I think this translates to her products really well. In terms of packaging, I really don't think it's anything too cutting edge. I would quite like to have seen perhaps a different like coloured lid, maybe like a metallic lid or like a rose gold lid would look amazing on here. I just think this looks a little bit plain Jane, so I was a bit surprised at that, but it looks nice. And then with the lip liner, again, very black packaging, this time with silver lettering, again her Kylie signature, and then the colour on the edge. I'm presuming it's either plastic or glass. I'm going to say it's plastic, but it feels like glass. I really like the fact that it's see-through. You can kind of show, if you're lucky to have multiple of them and you don't want to keep them in their boxes, you can easily see which one is which I like. I'm going to start with the lip liner. This is Candy K. Doesn't really have a smell to it. And let's see how this goes. Obviously I haven't got anything on my lips. I have moisturised them since I started, so we'll see how this one works out. Okay, so already I've noticed that this is extremely creamy. It's definitely more creamier than MAC, almost along the lines of like an Urban Decay Glide-On pencil. I really like it. I like the colour too. Okay, this has a really strong smell to it. So I've just opened the Kylie Jenner liquid lipstick, and this smells, it almost smells like vanilla icing. It's not vanilla that is found in like MAC lipstick. It smells like buttercream. So I find it a bit of a funny texture. It almost reminds me of a bit of an oil when it goes on. It's not thick, but at the same time it's completely different to how a lip gloss would. And it just dries instantly too. It's really bizarre. I've never felt anything like it before. This is what Candy K looks like. It's kind of describe it as a almost mauvey toned brown, if that makes sense. There's definitely some purple to it, but it's not anything too dramatic. I do really like it. I think it actually goes quite well with this eye look as well. I'm just going to check that it's dry. I mean, it's dried almost instantly actually. There's just nothing coming up on my hands whatsoever. I can even like rub my hands and there's just nothing coming out of it. So, I like it. So I've had this on for roughly 5 minutes. I had to go upstairs to find some makeup wipes, and I think so far so good. It definitely feels very comfortable on my lips. I'm speaking and I can't feel any cracking, or it doesn't feel very drying. I had thought it would kind of apply almost like the MAC Retro Matte and apply almost quite chalky, but it's not the case at all. It feels very smooth, my lips still feel very hydrated, and I really like it. I mean, in terms of colour, this is not something that I would ever walk into a makeup counter or a store and pick out for myself, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It's unlike anything that I have in my collection. I thought that perhaps it would be similar to a kind of MAC Twig or something like that, but it's completely different. It's definitely more on me, a little bit more purpley. So this is completely not how I imagined the colour to be at all. But I feel like it's comfortable, it's still very neutral, and I feel like I could get away with this on an everyday basis. So this is coming off really easy. In fact, it's coming off easier than what I thought, and I'm not sure how well that bodes for it to last on my lips, especially if I was going out eating and drinking. I think I would be a little bit sceptical whether it would wash away completely, although I only literally had it on for about 5 minutes, so I'm not sure whether it had properly set. So the next one I'm going to try is Dulce K. This looks a little bit darker, more brown in tone. I don't think it's going to have as much of a purple kind of undertone to it. Again, let's try the lip liner first. As far as the lip liner goes, I think these are pretty amazing actually. They're really one of the most creamiest formulas that I've ever tried. They don't drag along your lips at all. I'm interested to see how the liquid lipsticks apply without the lip liners, whether it makes a massive difference in terms of longevity to the liquid lip liners or how your lips feel. So I'm definitely going to try that out. Okay, so that's the lip liner on its own. Now let's get the liquid lipstick out. Okay, so this has the same kind of scent. Let's put this on the lips. So in terms of this colour, I think I do prefer this one to the Candy K, just because I feel like the undertone is more flattering for my skin type. This is kind of like a hybrid between Velvet Teddy and Stone. In terms of the wand, I have heard that they have replaced it a little bit and they've altered the formula a little bit between this one and the new collection that's come out. I feel like the wand could be better. I feel like it does put a lot of product on your lips at once, and I don't like the fact that I've lost all this product up here on the wand. I feel like that's a little bit wasted. Definitely when I am outlining my lips, I do notice that it does have a tendency to apply higher than what I expected. I feel like this one is staining my lips a little bit more. I feel like this one would last a lot better throughout the day. if I was going to like a restaurant meal and I had to choose like one of the three, I would so far choose this one, just because I feel like it lasts a little bit more. So the last one, of course, is True Brown K. Now I'm a little bit sceptical to put this on just because it's something that I have never really tried on my lips before. Of course I've had like dark purple, but I've never had a really dark true brown shade, so it's definitely going to be a little bit interesting, and I feel a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to do it. Starting, of course, with the lip liner. Oh gosh, this is really dark. Okay, so that's the lip liner and the lipstick. It's definitely more wearable than what I thought it would be, and I think it's because it's such a neutral shade. It's definitely more on the warmer tone to the cooler one, but I wouldn't say that it's overly warm, which is why I think it works so well on different skin types. They were really my first initial swatches and what I thought about them. In terms of actual release dates, and the reason why this is fresh in my mind is because she had a release last night at 11 o'clock my time. I'm 8 hours ahead of those of you in California, so I had to wait up like a little bit, and it was an absolute shambles. The website went down. I had Cocoa K, Posy K and the shade 22 in my cart, and it just kept saying processing, processing, processing. I put all my card details in, I confirmed my order, and it just went round and round for about 10 minutes, and I actually lost out on Posy K and Cocoa K. I managed to get 22, which is on its way here, and I have my confirmation email this morning, so that is good, but I just think it could have been ran a little bit better. I do kind of like the excitement of the release dates and that everyone is kind of on the website at once, and you just get a bit of a thrill, which I quite enjoy. My confirmation email came through roughly a few hours later. After I placed the order, I then went to sleep, and by the time I woke up I had a confirmation email there. So that's just something to consider, because during like those few hours you don't know whether you have it or not. In terms of delivery, they do a really great job of tracking the parcel, so you can kind of use a USP tracking number and keep on top of where your parcel is, which I kind of enjoyed. And I personally haven't had any issues of custom charges or taxes, touch wood, because I'm hoping to order the final two and I hope I'm not going to be charged on that. And for me it came to around about £32 for a lipstick and for delivery, so that was on one lip kit. They're $29 each, which is a little bit pricey, but considering you're actually getting two products, the matching lip liner to the liquid lipstick, it works out at $15 each. So UK prices, you're working out around about the £20 mark, which I personally don't think is bad at all, especially for something of this quality. I hope you guys enjoyed my first impressions. If you did, please do subscribe. It's free and the link is always down below. Just click like the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me, and if there is any looks or anything that you'd like to see, then please do let me know, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye bye.